was just looking at my calendar and I got so excited because king tides are right around the corner. I live in California. I live in the valley, so it's quite a drive, but so worth it when the tides are low in the negatives because tide pooling is exceptional. There's no better time to go. I was thinking about all the great experiences that I've had tide pooling, and my favorite times are when I've seen octopus. Octopus have always been my favorite animal, and so when I get to see them live and in person, it's just an extra special experience. And over the last year or so, maybe year and a half, I have had some really interesting octopus encounters. The first time was when my mom and sister were in town, and we were dedicated to finding an octopus if there was an octopus to be found. So we had been there for about 2 hours, and I was a little bummed because we hadn't had any luck. So I was walking over to my mom and I told her, so sad we didn't get to see an octopus today. And as I was saying that, I looked down into the water and there is an octopus right beneath us. A huge octopus. She didn't actually see it, and so she thought that I got overexcited and was looking at a rock until a couple seconds went by and he started to move. This guy was huge, and he moved off of the rock he was sitting on and under the reeds that were nearby. And I was so thrilled. I had my phone in my hand, thank goodness. So I took it out really quickly and I was able to capture him. But I always laugh. I'm like, wow, never give up. You never know what's literally right beneath you in the tide pools. Then my friend Kenzie is extra good luck. I swear she brings the octopus to us no matter where we are. So our most recent time, we were out looking together and kind of the same thing happened. I turned to her and I said, oh, bummer, we broke our streak. And right as soon as I said that, I looked down, not fast enough to capture this guy, but an octopus was going right by us and into the kelp. And then of course my favorite experience was when she and I were out looking through like this really rocky area and she spotted a tentacle. So once we knew there was an octopus under this rock, we decided we were gonna stake out. We took our GoPros and we positioned them so that when the octopus came out of its hole, we would be able to capture it from 2 angles. Now I know that they can be very curious about electromagnetic currents. Is that the right word? Electric currents? I'm an actor. So I made the choice to just take my GoPro without its case and pop it down on the sand looking at the entrance to this hole. And she put her GoPro on top so we were getting an above view. And we were just sitting there chatting for probably 30 to 40 minutes when all of a sudden I looked down and we saw its tentacles coming out of the hole. In that split second, I say to her, what if the octopus grabs my camera? And she says, I'll grab it. And in that split second, the octopus grabs my camera and tries to recede into the hole. Luckily, Kenzie has lightning fast reflexes and was able to grab it back from him, but I thought for sure I had sacrificed my GoPro in that moment.